All right, what do I want to talk about next? Have y'all ever seen a grown man cry? Anybody here? Nobody's ever seen a grown man cry. Well, we're a bunch of hard-ass. Y'all all gangster up in here, ain't you? Yeah. Well, first time I ever saw a grown man cry, man, I went to my mom's house one time, and I walk in the door, and my mom's husband, he's a rugged dude, man, you know, I mean, he's a rugged dude. His calluses go to the gym like 3 times a week, you know? And I walk in there, they're in there watching TV, I look over, and he's all teary-eyed, you know? And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I look over, they're watching The Notebook. Have y'all seen The Notebook? Yeah, so well, I'm sitting there and I'm looking over and I mean, he's just like crying and I'm like, oh my God, I was like, I am never watching this movie. This is not gonna happen, you know? It wasn't a week later, man. I'm sitting at home, I'm just watching TV, my girl comes in and she's like, baby, I rented a movie, I want you to watch it with me, it's a good movie, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, all right, cool, what is it? The Notebook. No, I do not want to see this movie, you know? Ladies, listen up. If there's ever a movie that you want your guy to watch and he doesn't want to watch it, this is what you do. This is what she did. She walks over to the DVD player, right? Sticks the DVD in the slot, turns around, looks at me with one of those real seductive looks, one of those I'm gonna hump the shit out of you looks, right? Starts taking off all her clothes, walks over to me, I'm on the couch, comes over, straddles me on the couch, leans in real close, licks my ear one time. Push play. 2 hours later, I'm crying like a bitch. And guys, I know what y'all are thinking, I just sold out, I just lost one for the man team, But you gotta understand, my current position, I'm thinking 15 minutes in, I'm getting laid, right? Wrong. But see, my girl's smart, man. She stays up real close on me so I can't reach nothing important, And I'm rubbing, I'm trying, but I ain't getting nowhere, And she's got her head locked in right next to mine, so I'm literally forced to stare straight at this TV, And she's a smart girl, man. But I'm sitting there and like 15 minutes in, man, I didn't have a choice. I start getting into the movie, And that's what she was waiting for. That's when she made her move. As soon as she sees that I'm in that movie, she jumps down off of me. Baby, will you rub my feet? I'm still trying to get laid, so I'm like, do I gotta use my hands or can I use my penis? When the movie was over, man, I wasn't even in the mood anymore. I just wanted to cuddle. Cuddling's good. Oh, what else do I want to talk about, man? I got one more for you. Anybody here ever get road rage? Yeah. Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell y'all a story about my road rage, man. I'm just going down the interstate, and this dude cuts me off, and for some reason it just flipped my switch this time. I'm pissed. And you know how it is, whenever somebody cuts you off, man, all you want to do is you want to make that eye contact. You just want them to see you, look you in the eyes, so as soon as they look you in the eyes, it's and they will not do it. They will not look at you, and that's all you're waiting for. So I'm sitting there, I'm riding their ass, and I'm staring in their rearview mirror, just waiting for them to look up, because as soon as they do, it's on, But they won't look up. They will not do it. You can honk, you do whatever, they just won't. So that's when you get real pissed off, and you're ready to move on to stage 2 of Operation Look at Me, bitch. And that's when you gun it, you whip up right next to them, and you're side by side, you're staring at them, and you're honking the horn, you're staring, and you look over, and they're sitting there driving, and their hands are shaking, and they just know that they're just about to get worked, but they will not look over. What I didn't realize is as soon as I whipped around this person, I cut somebody else off. I didn't even know. I'm still focused on this other guy, so I'm still doing it, I'm honking, and I'm doing everything, and he still ain't looking. So I'm ready to move on to stage 3. I'm looking at the floorboard for something to throw. I look down and I see an empty Gatorade bottle. I was like, ooh, that's perfect, I can throw that. I reach down, I grab it, I start rolling down my window, and that's when I realized, I was like, oh man, my license is suspended. This ain't worth it, I was like, all right, I start calming down, I start slowing it down, and as soon as I slow down, man, I hear somebody else's horn honk. I look over and hear some other guy, He got me, He got me, At least somebody was happy out of that, I wasn't satisfied. I thought about flicking that guy off, but I was in fault, so I was like, my bad, man, I'm sorry. just one of those things. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, but I got one more joke before I leave. How many white people can you fit in a jar? None. Crackers come in a box. Yeah. Got that one from Obama. I told him, I said, man, we can't use that joke. And he said, yes,